struggling anxiety to the point that all my strength will be going into keeping my voice steady, so please ignore my body tremors. I am up here despite that anxiety because I am fucking terrified. What is going on? Why are these people still in office? Why aren't there people hanging from the gallows that they condemn everyone to? Why are pedophiles and children murderers allowed to live hidden from our society but paint everyone in our communities as an enemy of the state? Why am I being gaslit by my government and my fellow people into believing that I am something as evil as the pedophiles they're protecting? Why am I sitting in my room crying to myself knee-deep in financial despair with no way to breathe when these multi-millionaire corporations roll out fees and fines to nickel and dime us? Why am I being summoned to court to explain myself when I've been struggling to find a job for months? Why am I being made to feel like the only way is to play their game or give up and die? Why am I contemplating giving up and dying? Because that's what they want me to feel. They want me anxious and terrified, and I am. But I did not live through a childhood of being gaslit and manipulated by my own father for another fucking white man to tell me I'm a piece of shit and I don't deserve to be here. That I'm just fodder for his camps and bombs. I deserve to be here, and these people deserve to be brought to justice. I am terrified, but I'm not going to make this easy for them because they have never made anything easy for me. I'm terrified, but I'm here like I deserve to be, like we deserve to be. I am terrified, but fuck hiding. Here I am. Here we are. Where are they? They're still going to their jobs. They're still going on vacations. They're still laughing and smiling like people aren't dying at their hands. I am terrified, and they're drinking cocktails and eating babies. Files came out. Names were released. What has our government done? Are the so-called elite as terrified as we are, or are they finding too much joy in rubbing their pizza parties in our faces? I'm terrified because I have a worthless government who elevates pedophilic children murderers while sending untrained terrorists door to door to remove law-abiding, economy-contributing people. I am terrified, and I feel powerless because my representatives are somehow allowed to ignore their constituents. I am terrified, and I feel powerless because the people we put in power want to protect pedophiles. Can we finally reciprocate? Can you lock hand in hand with your fellow man and actually mean it? They're going to steal the November election. They want us to feel completely powerless and at odds with one another because nothing is happening to stop it. Just remember why nothing is happening to stop it. They're not afraid of us. They've sowed the seeds of distrust across the masses, and now they're content to reap the rewards. My misery and terror are not a reward. Children being raped and murdered are not a reward. People being disappeared out of their homes and off the streets is not a reward. So I'll ask again, what is going on? Why are these people still in office? Why aren't they hanging from the gallows they condemn everyone to? Why are pedophiles and children murderers allowed to live hidden from our society, but paint everyone within our communities as an enemy of the state? I'm terrified because I can't stand around anymore waiting to do something. For the love of whatever good is left in the world, can we all agree to actually do something instead of standing and waiting for someone to do it for us? Our representatives represent the so-called elite. They haven't done anything. They're not going to do anything. We represent ourselves. I'll stand for you, for us, petrified, because I, like many others, like many of you, don't have a choice. Half of you can turn on me, on us, once it's all over, but I don't have a choice. So for those of you that still have a choice in the matters at play, we don't have any more time for you to decide. So either take your stand or you're going to end up dying alongside us anyway. Thank you.